The biggest thing is we're looking for somebody that can be a brand ambassador for us, help us develop our product, and obviously showcase it by performing well. So the most important aspect is that the driver has a good, clean image, they present themselves professionally, they have a good social media following, and they're willing to put some time in for what we're going to offer in exchange with some product help.
When you approach a sponsor, a prospective sponsor, bring them something that you can do for them, you know, whether it's promotion through social media, which is huge nowadays, you know, t-shirts, hats, hero cards, you know, at the track, and make sure that it's something that you can do. You know, your automotive shop down the street's probably not going to care if you're going to race 10 hours away.
The biggest thing is see what the kids are doing, see how they express themselves and how they handle themselves outside the race car, as is just as important as inside the race car for us.
There's a lot of free things you can take advantage of with My Race Pass, same with racetracks, to help get eyeballs on your stuff. And that's what it takes. It takes eyeballs to generate those marketing dollars.
Figure out what you can do that would help that business grow. You know, it's not all about putting their name on the side of your car. Try to think outside of the box in terms of what's the next cool thing that you could come up with that would excite someone about buying a chassis or whatever it is that business does. You know, help them make a sale, and that's going to entice them to help you with your program.
Most people, if you were to ask them how many sponsors they've reached out to, like, they're gonna say probably not very many, but in the same sense, they're gonna say that it's pretty hard to get sponsors. And I find myself doing that. Sometimes I think like, oh, it's so hard to get sponsors. Then I ask myself how many people I've talked to in the last week or two, and it's not very many. And so I think it's really important to kind of keep track of like the progress you're making and set goals.
Well, there's two things that I always look for when somebody calls me and what I've grown and learned in my career, and that's preparation and presentation. It's two very easy things to say. It's another thing to actually do it. There's so much time in the day and you don't have enough time to prepare properly, but if you're going to be successful, you have to prepare and present yourself well.
The number one most important question is going to be, what is my potential return on my investment? I don't think it's good to be too comprehensive and drawn out, short, sweet, to the point, and some detailed information, especially if a potential sponsor is not familiar with what you're doing. They're going to want to know the venues, the amount of the attendance, the people that are there. They're also going to, the demographics of those areas. Those are going to be important things for a potential sponsor. So whether it's a chassis manufacturer or a company that is not involved in racing directly.